What's up, everybody? Time for another unboxing video. This time we're going to do something a little more James Bondish, right? Now, I know what you're thinking. This game now, it's been out for a couple days now. A lot of people have already taken a look at this, posted up their videos, their impressions. I know friends of mine have already beaten the game. I'm a little bit late on the scene. I ordered this game from GameStop, and my credit card expired between the time that I ordered it and the time that they charged me for it. So I had to re-enter my new credit card information, so it arrived a couple days late. So that's on me. I screwed that up. But I'm excited for this because if there's one thing I love probably just about as much as video games, it's James Bond. Now, I'm that guy who, like when the N64 came out, I wasn't even planning on getting that system. But as soon as I went through like this, like a demo line over at like Toys R Us or whatever, I played the game for a couple minutes. I literally walked out of that line, bought the console, bought the game, bought an extra controller, bought the Rumble packs. I was vested. I was so much into this because I'm like, there's nothing that beats a good James Bond game. And from everything that I've heard, this game, 007 First Light, is an absolute banger. Everybody's loving it. I think IGN gave it like an 8 or a 9, something like that. I have friends of mine that are talking about like this is potentially game of the year material. I'm like, okay, so with no further ado, let's jump into this thing, see what all the fuss is about. Now, I bought the more expensive of the two collector's editions, and I don't remember what this collector's what is the name of this one? I think it's called like the Legacy Edition or something. I don't know. What is it called? You know what? Maybe it'll say when we open it. But this is the one that there's one that comes with like a statue, like a bust of one of the characters, I guess it is, from the game. I'm not familiar with it, so that's all I know. But this one is the version that comes with a very iconic gun from one of the movies rather, and the games actually. Let's take a look at this. So 007 First Light, and it is the Legacy Edition. Yeah, there we go. Literacy Matters. Legacy Edition. Okay, cool. You got the cool 007 logo there with the Walther PPK. Pretty neat. Rated T for teen. This is for the PS5 version. So let's check it out. All right. So turn like so, and more stuff to cut open. That's okay. I like when stuff is secured and not rattled around. All right. I'm gonna very carefully slide this out like so. I don't know how this thing, it's a bunch of styrofoam in here, so there we go. Cool. Very good, very good. I don't know which side is up or down. You know what? We'll just dive right in. So we'll call this side up. So it's got something here. Okay. On behalf of everyone at IO Interactive, thank you for picking up 007 First Light. This title is more than a game. It's a celebration of everything that brought us here, everything we're going to embark on together. Okay, so you got this really cool, like, welcome to the game message from the game's director and CEO of IO Interactive. So that's pretty cool. Instructions on how to assemble the thing that we're about to open. Better keep that handy because, you know, I don't want to screw this up. But this looks like the base part of the collectible. Oh, man. Oh, this looks killer. Oh, my God. This looks cool. All right. So I'm just looking at the instructions here for a moment. It looks like I'm going to put this part here. I think that's the base. Oh, hold on a second, guys. Hold on. Oh, nifty. Look at that. In true James Bond fashion, that's where the game is located. It's got this little secret compartment. Ooh, got the steel case. Pretty cool. I'm going to put this aside, all right? And got this too. This is like a stanchion that you put underneath. Whoops, excuse me. There we go. Stanchion that goes up here that you can basically mount this piece to. So you'll see what I'm referring to here in just a moment. So it says this part goes I can't tell. What the hell did they do here? These instructions are not fantastic, and I'm trying to... Okay. You would think this would be easy because it's like literally one piece, but I don't want to like force it and screw it up because we've all been there and we've all broken stuff, and I don't want to break more stuff. So I'm going to take this out, show you what we're doing here. So there it is. Scaramanga's golden gun from the man with the golden gun. It's very, very cool looking. Wow. It's got weight to it too, honestly, which is kind of crazy. Okay. And there be the game. That's the game itself, the real disc that we're going to take out. We're going to put inside the steel case when we get to it. First, I want to get this thing sorted. So you can't take this out, or at least I don't think you can, and I don't know that I would even want to try to do that. So I'm going to refrain from doing anything too crazy there. But I do have to turn it over to be able to guide this piece in, right? I think. Oh, there we go. Okay. We got it. It's not exactly like, look at this fit. Look at that. Look. You can kind of see it's a little wonky on the bottom. Doesn't like really sit in there securely, but you know what? It's fine. We'll deal with that. Okay, set that down for a second. All right, and it says here that you basically lock this piece in like this. Now, I don't know if that means we take this piece out first. It looks like we do. Yeah, we do. Okay, so that's why it was confusing me, just so everybody's understanding what's going on here. So this piece screws into this, but they put this little like styrofoam holdy piece in there, which doesn't look like it serves a purpose. It's just like just to get in your way, and I didn't want to like screw that up. So okay, so cool. You got the gun rifling, the barrel rifling down here, that design with the 007 on the bottom. That's pretty cool. And now the moment of truth, we're gonna turn this in here like so, right, and turn it so it locks in. It's very hard to tell if I'm turning this the right way. There's no, I guess you can go either way. I hate to do this, but maybe turn it, oh my gosh. No, I was right. It turns that way. Oh, that's so bizarre. So it does turn this way. But like, it doesn't look like it really squares up. Look at this. Look at what I'm seeing. It's like, it's kind of tilted. You see what I mean? All right, I'm going to do this a different way. You kind of need that top part to give you the leverage to twist it. I hate that. That's not a very cool engineered design. I'm not a fan of that. Like, you don't want to like crank down on something that's plastic when it's being, you know, the only thing holding it in there is like, you know, metal. It's metal with plastic on the other side. It's like, I don't know about that. Not a fan. All right, I'm going to try to do this in the other direction. See if I can put it in this way and then turn it like so. Man, I just don't want to break the goddamn thing. I'm probably overthinking it here, guys, but you know, it's like, if you're gonna make something like this, don't make it so that you have to like force the pieces down like that. It's super not cool. All right, I think that's probably as good as I can get it. All right. Yeah, this thing, I don't know, man. It's kind of tilting to the side a bit. That's kind of weak sauce. I'm not gonna lie. Look at this. Look at these. So you know, I'm not going out of my mind here. I'm gonna take you through these steps, right? This is all you have to do. Yeah. Flip the thing over, open it up, take out the tray, take out the steel book. Got it. All right, we're good. Then you take that little pole, you put it in the back of this thing. Then you push it down onto the stand. And this is just how to take the disc out of the steel book. It's like, yeah, but I'm not making this up. This actually is as angled as you're seeing it. It's not an optical illusion. This thing does not sit well. Look at it. Look at all that play. And it's just not really thick plastic. You know, you can tell, like, if I torque down on this thing, it's breaking. It's gonna break. It looks all right. I'm gonna display it. It'll be fine. It's not great quality. This thing's kind of terrible. I'll be completely honest with you. You can't even take the golden gun out. It's like, it's not even in, like, you know what I mean? It's probably like half of the gun, and it's just like a, you know, what would they call, like a diorama? Like, there's no gun, there's no backside to it, in other words. This thing's just jutting out. But yeah, that's fucking terrible. That's just awful. I'm not happy with that at all. And I'm less happy because I paid $300 goddamn dollars for this thing. So this was not an inexpensive collector's edition, okay? That is really just poor quality. I'll be honest, not happy. That's kind of terrible. But I believe in being honest when I do these things. I'm not doing this because I get free stuff and I just, you know, I'm here to like gloat, like, hey, look what I got. No, I paid for this. I'm a big James Bond fan. And I'm telling you, that looks like absolute ass. And I don't know that I can really fix it. And I also don't know that I can really return this thing. All right, here's what we're going to do. All right, I gotta turn this thing so that it at least semi lines up. I want to see if I can turn, like, if I break this, it's going to be a hilarious video because it'll be like a $300 thing I just broke. But like at this point, I don't have a choice. It just basically looks like shit, you know? Look at it. Weak. Look at that. It's fucking terrible. You know, I don't get it. I'm going to have to look at other people's unboxing videos and see if they encountered the same thing. But that's awful. It should not do that. I hope it's even in frame. Hope you can see it. Maybe it's too far forward. There. Okay. Look at it. Look at it. Flopping all over the damn place. Okay, whatever. Anyway, on to the next thing, I guess. So, this might arguably be... No, it's not... No. I was going to say this was worse than the Metal Gear Solid Delta Collector's Edition. But no, nothing's worse than that. The North American version of that Collector's Edition is probably the worst Collector's Edition I've ever had. The Terrarium thing, where it's just like a Lexan box with Snake sitting there by a tree. Terrible. The thing is absolute ass. Alright. Well, I don't know. Let's keep going, I guess. Alright, so we got the game. Hey, and look, it's tilted too. Oh no, it's all wonky. No, kidding. Alright, of course, no instruction booklet. I don't even know why they bother putting clips in here anymore. Like, when was the last time you got a video game that had an instruction booklet? Got some DLC here. Yeah, some exclusive stuff. Yeah, I got some exclusive outfits. One of them looks like from Skyfall. He's got the skeleton tuxedo, which that looks pretty cool. You got the golden gun in the game you can unlock. Alright, okay. I mean, great. That's cool, I guess. Inside the steelbook, you have this. I don't know if it's a magnet. I don't know if it's a placard. You know what? Before I even take it out, let's go see. It probably tells us on thing here what's inside. So, golden gun with stand and secret compartment, blah, 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 secret compartment. I don't need a secret compartment. I need it to stand up straight. I think that's just a logo that's built in. And then you have this thing, certificate of authenticity. Because, you know, to make sure that you're not one of those people that fell for all the millions and millions of fake copies of this steelbook that people are mass producing out there. I'm kidding. That's not happening. It's always funny when they give you a certificate of authenticity. I'm like, I don't know. To me, that's kind of... It's... I don't know. Is it really necessary? It feels kind of weird. Yes, this is authentic. Okay, great. I feel so much better about my purchase now. That's great. Steelbook looks all right. I mean, it's got a minimalist look to it. Pretty cool. Like, if you open it up like that, you can see 007. You know, the gold emblem inside there. Cool. All right. Yeah, it's fine. All right. So, with that, whenever I do these unboxing videos, inevitably we get to the point where I tell you how much I paid for it and how much I think this thing's worth. Okay. So I already told you, paid $300 for this. $300. So let's break it down. All right, we're going to do the breakdown part. So the game itself, it's a AAA game. Let's say the game is worth $70. We're going to round. It could be like a $59.99 game, but we'll give it the benefit of the doubt. We'll say it's $70 because you also do get like the, you know, a download code here for some extra shit, right? So that's cool. You get the steelbook with all this stuff in there. That's a pretty. I'm kind of in a bad mood because of this thing, but I am impressed with the steelbook. I credit where credit's due. This is pretty cool. I like the gold inlay. That's pretty neat. So far as steelbooks go, cool. Okay, you know, I give it credit where credit's due. What's a steelbook like this worth? Let's say $20. I'm being super generous. $20. I don't know, you know. So you got the steelbook, you got the game, you got the download stuff. So where are we at? Say maybe maybe the download content's like worth $10. So where are we at? So say 70 plus 20, you got 90 plus another $10. So we're at even 100. This is worth $100, right? Say conservatively, it's $100, which means this thing they're telling me is a $200 collector's piece, and to which I would say, bullshit. Bullshit. This is terrible. This is fucking terrible. The materials are cheap. As soon as I open this up, I'm gonna put I don't know why I'm bothering with the goddamn gloves at this point, because it's already feels like I don't really care about keeping this thing in pristine order, but I'll do it because I'm a professional, right? No. So when I opened this thing, I even said, I'm like, wow, when I put the stand on there, it was a little wonky. Felt like it was a little bit, you know, not really like secure. But what I didn't show you, and I didn't say anything about it earlier, but you can even see there's a scratch right there. When I first opened this and took the cover off, you could see I was trying to rub out a scratch there. That's a real scratch. It's in that thing. You can see it's real minor. All right, maybe it's coming out now. All right, okay. It is a little scratch, not a big deal. I'm nitpicking now because I'm looking at something that I just paid $200 for, and I'm seeing the flaws. Yeah, I don't know. It's cheap plastic. This is hollow. This part right here is metal, right? But the way this post, it's got a geometry that sets into the back of this thing that makes it so that it doesn't really have a lot of adjustability so far as like leaning. It should have a solid connection, you know, and not be able to move. But this thing, look at this. It's all over the place. Now, one thing I got to give them a little credit for, on the back of this thing, you have these little feet, right? You got the, you know, little pads, foot pads on each corner. So, I mean, I could just lay this thing down and say, hey, you know, I'll just display it like that. But let's be honest, it's not what I paid for. I paid for this thing to look a certain way, and it's just not. It's not doing what it needs to be doing. So, I mean, is there a way I can fix this thing? Can I toy with it? Can I, you know, grind down this thing, make it fit there better? You know, I guess I could. It's just a big pain. Is it worth doing? You know what I mean? Like, but how did they get this so wrong? It's so wrong. And it's not like it doesn't, like, it should just click into place. You know, if the base on this thing, it was so hard to get into place, and the top is just completely just wonky like that, what's that tell you? Their priority was not really just the end product here. It was just to get this thing out the damn door. Now I'm going to look at this. I want to see what kind of company made this thing. Let's see. Company made this. Goodies Agency. Looks like that's the manufacturer. Is that what I'm... TakeoffStudios.com. Amazon MGM Studios. There's a logo on the back for a company called Goodies Agency. I don't know if that's who made this or not. Probably. I don't know. Who knows? I'm trying to see, because, man, I'm going to be on the lookout for their products in the future and steer clear, because this thing isn't great. See if I can take the gun out. Oh, hey, look, guys, let's, you know what? If we're going to do this, we might as well do it right. I'm going to take this thing apart and just see what's going on. Look at this. This big fucker just peels right out. Look, it's barely even in there. Look at that. This part's hollow. And that's the back. That's the back of the post. That's why it's all like wonky. It's just a piece of like plastic that's like, you know, an indentation there. These are weights. Holy fuck! They put metal plates in there to give this weight, where this is just flimsy plastic. Holy shit, dude! I swear to God, that's what's going on. They have two big, like, metal, probably like steel plates in there on either corner, and it gives it some, like, remember, I even said, I'm like, wow, this thing has a little bit of heft to it. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. $200. Look at this. This thing is like tinfoil. And look, all the you can see the shit that they did. They just oh my God, they just screwed all the pieces in. So yeah, again, like this thing is just got no dimensionality to it, which again I didn't expect. I know people are gonna be like, well, what did you want? It was I know, but I'm saying they faked it so poorly. Like, oh my God. Yo, so I'm seriously considering just unscrewing all these parts and taking all of this out of here and literally just putting it on a different background or a different board, because that is insulting. That's so bad. You can hear it. This is what they hot glued it in there. They hot glued a metal piece underneath. They put a pad on top of it to make this rest on it, and that's it. That's all this is. That is some cheap shit. People, listen. I do this for your benefit. I don't want to see people make the same consumer mistakes that I repeatedly seem to. I have had generally really good luck with these collector's editions, and they're always fun to share, even when they're a big flop, even when they don't work out great, even when, you know, something like this happens. It still makes for a good video, so I don't regret it. No regrets. All right, no regrets. But do I recommend this one? This is one of the worst collector's editions I've ever seen. $200. Guys, I could have just bought the game and got the DLC and maybe later just found the steelbook elsewhere. There's a $200 collector's edition too. Like I said, there's that one. I don't have my I gotta check and see. That one had like it's like a face, looks like maybe a character from a game, but it's like a statue of a face. That one now looks better than this. This looks like absolute poo poo. Just absolute poo poo. Wow. Well, that's it. That's all I got. All right. Well, egg on my face. this is look at this. It reflects my shirt now. Now I feel like James Bond on my shirt. You know, this is stirred. Yeah, this is stirred. They screwed it up. It should have been shaken, but they stirred it. Anyway, guys, thank you again. This is this is a weird one. I'm looking forward to playing the game. The game looks good. Hopefully that redeems itself. God. Trying to think if there's anything else. Probably not. These are fun. I don't know what I'm going to unbox next, but yeah, wish me luck. I don't know. Anyway, have a good one, guys. And yeah, be safe.